So today, let's say we had, I don't know, 3x plus 2 times what? Give me a number.
7.
Okay, 5x minus 7.
Use the number.
All right, when we do this, what did you do? How did you figure it out?
What they have in common.
You got 15x squared. So this 15 was made up of that 3 and that 5. Okay, then what did you do?
2 times 5.
No, you took the 3 times a negative 7. Pay attention. You got a negative 21x. And then you took
2 times 5.
2 times 5. So now all of a sudden these numbers in the middle are made up of 2 numbers, right? We multiplied them together. Are they getting a little harder?
Yeah. No.
How did we get the last number?
2 times negative 7.
So now when we do the 15x squared minus 11x minus 14. Now yesterday it was easy, right? What did you do with the 14 yesterday? You made it into 11, right? Is that going to work today?
No.
No, because was this 11 made up just of the 14?
Oh, okay.
No, because to get the 11, I took the 3 times the 7 and the 2 times the 5, right? So there was a lot of multiplication going on. So we have to undo all of that multiplication. What, Eric?
Last chapter.
Last chapter, this chapter backwards.
Oh. Okay.
All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Go. So we're going to show you how to do this. And I will tell you right now, half the time I call this the funnel method because it looks like a funnel. So if you hear those words, that's a me thing, and that's what I'm talking about. It's actually called grouping. But all right, first step. We are doing this problem. What's wrong with it?
Not in descending order.
It's not in descending order. So what's the right order?
3x
squared minus 17x plus 20
equals 0.
All right, good. My next step is that leading coefficient always has to be positive. Well, what is the leading coefficient, first of all? 3. Is it positive?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if it's not? What do you multiply by to get it positive? Negative 1. So is that going to be hard? No.
No.
All right, now we have to factor this thing. So when I say factor, what's it going to look like? 2 sets of parentheses. That means we have to get it to look like that. Piece of cake.
I'll show you there.
Now, to do this, I don't like big numbers. So first I check, do 3, 17, and 20 have anything in common? No, so I can't make it any smaller. Kind of a bummer. But it would be nice if I could. Now, remember before we just did this and everything was made up of the multiplication of the stuff together? So guess what we have to do with this first term and this last term? Multiply. So we take 3 times 20. And what do I get? Looks like a funnel. 60. Positive 60 or negative 60?
Positive.
Okay, now last time we took the factors and we got the middle number, right? Guess what we do again? We take the factors and we get the middle number. So what factors of 60 are going to give me 17? So this
5
is,
and 12.
oh, come on. Yeah, but let's do them all.
No.
Quit doing them all so fast.
Well, Mrs. Carter. It was written on my paper.
All right. First we do 1.
5 and 12.
I know. Does 1 and 60 give me 20? Okay, why did you say negative?
Because you have
negative 17.
It's a negative, so in order to get a negative, they both have to be negative. So that equals a negative 61. Does that work? No. Okay, what's the next one we're going to try?
2 and 30.
Negative 2, negative 30.
5 and 12.
Negative 32. Does that work?
No.
You are going to go through them all, like it or not.
5 and
Negative 3. Negative 20.
Mrs. Carter, I'm about to leave with 5.
You are fine. Does 4 go into 60?
No. Yeah.
Yes. This is why you have to do them all. Could I have used 4? I could have.
But we already know.
Negative 4. Quiet. Negative 15. Is that right?
Yeah.
No. What's the next set?
-5 and -12.
Finally.
Does that one work?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, voice is off. The -17 is where in my problem?
The middle.
What's attached to the 17?
The X.
The X's. So this 5 and this 12, I'm going to take the 17 out and replace it with 5 and 12. So what am I going to have to put with the 5 and the 12?
An X.
An X.
Why?
So here we are. So now I took the set, this was -17x in the middle. I'm taking it out and I'm putting in -5x and -12x. All right?
It's the same thing as -17.
It is, but how many terms do we have now, Jacob?
4.
And do you know how to do 4 terms? Yes.
Oh.
So,
That's pretty.
we have 4 terms now, which is exactly what you did on your quiz today. So do you know how to do the entire rest of the problem?
No.
Yes. What's your question?
Shoot,
When it's a negative in between the two, do you have to distribute the negative?
No. What do we do with that negative? Who is that negative attached to?
12.
The 12.
You put a plus sign.
So the first thing we do is make that plus a negative, so I don't mess up my sign. Okay, now I'm eating plus a negative. Second thing, group them. So 2 around, the 3x and the 3x squared and the 5x, and then around the -12 and the 20. Next set,
Factor.
take out what they have in common,
X.
which is an x. Where does the x go?
In the front of the front.
In the front. Give me 3x minus 5. What do these two have in common?
4.
All right.
Negative.
I will tell you, you always want the first term positive. So if he's a negative, I'm going to take out a negative. If he's a positive, I'm going to take out a positive. So since he's a -12, I'm going to take out a -4. Giving me a positive 3x minus 5. What do I want to happen right here?
I don't know.
How do I know if I'm right?
They're the same.
If the parentheses match. Do they match?
Yeah.
Yes. So what am I taking out?
3x minus 5.
Good. So the 3x minus 5 goes in front. He's gone here and here. What am I left with? X plus or minus 4.
Is that it? Are we done?
If I told you just to factor, you're done. If I told you to solve, like today, what you have to do, those two
You have to make it equal 0.
make them equal 0. So 3x minus 5 equals 0, this one, and the x minus 4 equals 0. Now it's just a simple solve, right? Add the 5, add the 4, divide by the 3. I will let you be done here. You don't have to write them in points yet. When's the points come?
Next chapter.
Next
Well, that's
chapter.
better.
Well, if we have to graph these, I'm gonna smash my head over it.
Oh, that'll be nice.
And the next chapter.
Mrs. Carter.
What?
Someone
$1 million
please
don't
tell
do it
me
like
how
this.
my-
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna go to school.
You have a partner practice, but I want to get you started on it. So look at it, raise your hand if you know what they have in common.
No, Mrs. Carter, I don't.
They got an X.
Raise your hand. Hold up the number of fingers.
4, 2. I don't know, 4, 2. 4.
2 is in common. 4 doesn't go into 6.
I know.
Yeah,
All right, so when you look here, quiet, your greatest common factor is a 2. Now the reason we take it out is so my numbers get smaller. Will I get the same answer if I don't? You will, but will you be working with big numbers? Yeah, and are you good at that? Not very much. So we take, play it out. So we take the 2 out and we're left with what? Take out your 2,
3.
3x squared, plus 11x
4.
minus 4. When you're factoring now, you ignore this guy. Okay, he's kind of like, any of you got little brothers? And you have to take with you, but you don't really like, right? That's what this guy's like.
The ones that give 20 bucks and leave them.
So he's there, we can't forget about him, because
I don't have
parents
any
get mad,
siblings.
but do I care about him? No. So we ignore him for a while. So you factor this, Brady.
You ever have 2x?
Yes. Yes. They're even worse.
Just do
Okay.
apparently don't like
Are we
it.
good?
Can I count the 2 as a little? This is a little bit of a.
All right, go.
It's 40, yes.
And -4. So in your funnel, I'm getting
Why would it be negative?
-12.
Doesn't get negative 12.
Why is that
You have to
important?
get 11.
Because it's the middle instead of the left.
It tells you what signs you need. So you said the factors of 12 that give you 11 are what?
Negative
1 and 12. Okay, but I need a -12, which means one is -1 plus 12 is 11. Okay, what are these replacing?
The 11.
The 11 what? X. So when I put this in, this becomes 3x squared, what?
Minus 1x
Minus 1x
plus 12x.
plus 12x
Minus 4.
minus 4. Do we have 4 terms now?
Yes.
Keep going.
What do you get?
What'd you do first? What do you do first?
The root.
You group. You have 4 terms. So we're putting the first 2 and the,
Last two.
okay, what do the first 2 have in common? X. So I have to divide them both by X. So where does the X go? Inside. And you're left with what? Okay,
Yep.
Jacob, what do the next 2 have in common?
I screwed up on that. I did like,
Positive 4.
I don't know what I did. I did configure it.
Positive 4.
A positive 4. So the 4 goes in front. What's left?
3x minus 1.
Okay, if I've done my work right here, what's true?
Bracket.
The parentheses better match. Do they?
Yes.
Yes. So what am
We
I
don't have to
taking out?
solve.
I do I? I don't
No.
think I do this time. So I'm taking 3x minus 1 out. Is everybody good so far?
Yeah.
Okay, what do I have left?
4 x plus 4.
Okay, so I factored it. Who did we forget about?
The 2.
The 2.
The grandma.
Yeah, suddenly my grandma from all 2.
All done.
That's it.
Whoever you forgot about just goes in front.
Oh wait, and then you gotta what? Solve them?
Yep, don't you gotta go all the way
I don't think
down?
I said solve.
Okay, good. Because Christian
If I say
factor completely.
If I say factor, done. If I say solve, set equal to 0. What did I say here?
It says
Factor completely.
That's what that means. That's factored completely.
Well, I solved it
No.
anyway.
Okay, you got another one. Wait.
Wait. Yeah.
You want this one up here?
Yeah, I need to.
Wait.
I will leave it there.
Thinking inside those two, they're like making me.
First step, multiply.
Why don't you just use, why don't you just use sheet?
Stop it.
If you shake, you constantly.
Factors of 30 that give you 13 are 10 and 3. They become your estimate.
No, actually, I'm not.
Christian, you should just carry on.
Down your numbers,
You're
group,
supposed to take 2 a day. I can take 1 until I get.
5x in common,
Take 1 class.
3 in common,
But yeah, oh my gosh, I got such a bad stomach ache.
X
I had
plus
to run
2?
this morning like no other. Oh,
Christian.
man.
x plus 2.
What? I'm taking
The
that.
x plus 2s are what are in common.
Oh, you're recording that.
So, x plus 2 goes in front,
Hello,
and
people
you're
on
left
the internet.
with 5x plus 3.
I still don't know where my algebra book is. I did that aside.